Welcome back to Tier List and Bracket Week of Stache Club Wrestling. My name is John.
My name is Dante.
We are doing a tier list of the current WWE Championship designs.
Yes, sir.
Now, this little bracket doesn't have everything. If you know, the United States one isn't the correct one, and it doesn't have the current World Heavyweight Championship. So we're going to add all those in, whatever. We're going to make it clear as day, but these include NXT and all the current WWE title designs. With that said, Donnie, I'm ready to get started.
John, let's do it.
Also, this is just a big ploy for me to hold on to the championship for another week.
Yeah, John's taking the week off. He's hurt right now, so he had to take a week.
First one, 24/7 title. Again, no longer in rotation. It has been actually thrown in the bin by Nikki Cross.
Actually was, and I think that's what we should put it on this tier list.
Deal.
Yeah, I think the idea behind it was like you wanted to make like a hardcore championship-esque thing.
Sure.
But it never worked out. And
Never
it's
panned
like the
out.
green strap, and it has just 24/7 on it.
It's a weird shape. It's like the middle is way bigger than the rest of it.
Bring back the hardcore title at that point.
Also, another belt no longer in rotation, the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, they merged it with the North American, not North American, the NXT UK belt.
Got you. I honestly don't mind.
I was right. They did it North American belt. I'm getting fucked up. I think it's better than the 24/7. I just don't like the purple.
I don't mind the purple. I like the purple better than like the red.
When they updated it and brought it to NXT, it was the black strap, and it was like it looked so much better than this.
I'm fine with putting it at just about
I'm
bearable.
fine with that because it's better than 24/7. That's my reasoning. So
the Intercontinental Championship. I mean, this belt is beautiful.
It's beautiful, but I do think it's a step back from the classic one that they had with the white strap, the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
So for that,
but I'm not even like, I'm just looking at this one.
I get it. No,
alone,
I get that. I get it. No, it is a good looking belt. It does look, that and the new World Heavyweight Championship do have some similarities to each other. We definitely have to mention that. There's worse belts. There's better belts, but there's worse belts.
Looking at the rest, and there's not amazing designs here. This is it's not S tier. This is the best to me. This is in that top tier for me. So far,
if you want to meet in the middle, I'd put it in lovely.
Also, we didn't make these names.
We didn't make the names up either, so it's just
lovely.
The 3 L's. I'd put it in triple L's because I don't think it's the best, but I think that there's
some ugly fucking belts
there
here.
Are,
though, you know
but
I mean?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll put it there for now.
We can
but
move
at the
things
end,
around, for sure.
What is this one?
The NXT Championship.
Because that
one's the women's, I think.
This one's the women's?
It's the same thing, just different colors.
Okay.
I actually really like the NXT Championship.
I like it. It's not my favorite that they've had.
I actually like it more than the old one where it was just the big X. I think it looks more like a championship. And I also like it a bit more than the Intercontinental Championship.
I don't agree with that. I liked, my favorite NXT belt was like the Seth Rollins era when it had all the X's as the straps and
That's
shit.
what I'm talking about.
I love that belt. I thought it was sick.
It was like a staple.
It did look indie. It looked indie. That's what I liked about it.
But
you know?
Then what I like about this is how more professional it looks, and it seems more like a world title. I would put it
in here.
I mean, the X is still very prominent there, so you still got that. I would personally put it in the triple L's.
I'm putting it in lovely.
Yeah, triple L's.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Okay.
I'm saying triple L's. Triple L's.
North American Championship. This is a good looking belt.
I actually also I think this is one of the best looking belts they have on any roster. I think so too. I love the brown leather strap. I think that's very much stands out. The logo, it's very like it represents like North American belt. It represents it perfectly. There's nothing that's like too much. I think it's just enough. I could be convinced that it belongs in the top. Personally, I really like the belt. I really like it.
Let me see. Let me look up a picture of someone holding it.
Okay.
I want to see Carmelo Hayes holding it.
Okay.
It's a solid looking belt.
Really good
it's a solid looking belt.
That's a good looking belt, dude. And it's also like, I mean, we're talking about the history of it, whatever, but like it's been a stepping stone belt where if like you win that belt, you're probably going to be put in the main event.
We're not talking about, we are talking about looks only.
And looks, I think it belongs in the best.
I could be convinced. I think.
Do you think it's better than?
I think it's a triple L.
The IC and the.
I don't think I am really riding hard for the IC belt. I think the IC belt looks better than that. IMO.
I respectfully disagree, but we can put it in triple
L.
We can put it in triple L. Okay.
And then we can move. Maybe we'll do, if we put nothing in the best, we'll pick like the one from the triple L's. You know what I mean?
We'll do something like that.
Okay. This one, NXT tag titles.
NXT tag titles, it looks like.
Honestly, good looking belt too.
Also, good looking belt. I don't think it's anything special.
This might be our first meh.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's the best, but it's fine. Like, I don't think there's anything bad about it necessarily. The NXT UK belt is a fucking beautiful belt.
Yeah.
That might be.
I think that's our first best.
That's the best,
I think
right?
that's our first best.
I mean,
that's a good looking belt.
It's a fantastic looking belt. It's a shame that they
the line and the what's that, a horse? Yeah. Oh my god, that's sick.
I think the little middle with like the red WWE logo too. I think it's just perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it's fine, but I think like the shape of it is the same as like the WWE Championship and stuff. Maybe,
but they did it way better.
But they did it way better, 100%.
All right.
I think the NXT UK Tag Team Championships.
Like.
I mean,
I like
it more than the NXT regular Tag Team Championships, personally.
I think for me it'd be a high meh.
It's a high meh. I don't think it should be in the tier of lovely, but it's better than the first Tag Team Championship.
I agree.
So
it seems like there's a little too much going on the side. You know, it seems cluttered to me.
Okay. Now we got the women's, which is basically the same thing. So I mean, if we're gonna,
I don't love the white strap.
You don't like the white strap?
I don't like the white strap as much as the black.
Okay, then we can put that. I mean, it's the same.
That's
design.
the only difference.
Yeah, it's the only difference.
Want to just put them next to each other?
I think it's fair to put them next to each other.
NXT Women's title. It's good.
It's good.
It's the same as the men's.
The only difference is it's silver.
I honestly, wait a minute. I like the silver way better. You like the silver more?
I think it belongs in lovely, since it's the same type of thing.
Yeah. But I would put it, not that we're really doing it.
Put it ahead.
I would put it ahead.
They go hand in hand for me, so that's fine.
The Raw Tag Team Championship.
So now we're going to get into some championships that look the exact same.
We don't have a great stretch of titles here. No. This, for me, is a quick get in the bin. I hate the red. I hate the silver. Yeah, I hate this belt.
And you know what? When they introduced the new tag team championships, when it was the bronze and the black strap, that sucked. How the fuck did they make it worse?
Yeah, you know I didn't love those, but I like those a mile ahead. I like them
more than these ones for sure.
Agreed.
I just hate the whole like red strap because it's Raw, blue strap because it's SmackDown. Like, shut the fuck. That's stupid.
Raw Women's Championship.
I mean, it's fine. It's okay.
I like the white and the red. I will say that. I like the white and the red. I think it looks better. To me, it looks miles ahead better than the SmackDown ones with the blue. Mm-hmm.
I think they're both just about bearable or maybe meh.
I'd go meh.
I think the red. I do agree. Actually, I like the red one more than the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, is that going in the bin too?
Bin.
It's gotta go in the bin. I mean, come on.
SmackDown Women's Championship. I'd say it's either meh or just about bearable. I don't like the blue.
I don't like the blue as much as I think the red is more of like a. I don't know.
Looks prestigious.
I think the red stands out more for sure. The blue one looks, I found with that because the blue one kind of just makes it look more like a kid's toy or something like that.
WWE Universal title. And it's blue. It looked. I don't even know if it looked better when it was red. It probably looked a little better red, but like they both bad.
I think we're just trying to justify it at this point.
I don't
think. I'm putting it in the bin. I don't even want to give it a bearable because
I'm glad you said it. Not me.
I don't want to even give it the respect of bearable because it's so lazy.
It's an awful.
You're hyping up this brand new championship and all that stuff. You do this big unveiling, big tournament, and you introduce a copy and paste of the WWE Championship, but it's red. You know how fucking lazy that is. Call it the WWE Championship 2.0 at that point.
Different name and everying, but like universe. Put a globe on it or some stars.
Anything. And then again, like you said, the blue one looks a little better than the red. I kind of agree because it looked so bad. The red one, it was like, okay, like this is also very bad, but I think I like the color blue more. So like, it's baffling to me that this belt has been around for 7 years and they haven't done a redesign. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous.
So this is the old United States title, but we're gonna go by the new one.
Mm-hmm. It's
solid looking.
Here's my biggest thing about it. You want to click one of the pull up images. So the word champion takes up a lot of it. Why is that the word that stands out the most? I feel like United States should be the two words that stand out, and then champion underneath is kind of small. Like you just kind of like reverse
because we know it's a championship.
We know you're the champion. We know you're you have the belt. We know you're the champion. Why is the United States not the two words that are more bolder? You know what I mean?
I will say,
I know that's a little like critique.
Hey, that's what we're here for. I think it's solid. It's definitely the most creative because they're actually using United States. They got an eagle there. They have the colors.
It looks different than the other belts. It stands out in that sense. I do believe it should be in the meh.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking low, lovely, high, meh.
So I could be convinced low, lovely because I actually do think
quadruple L.
Quadruple L. I do think it is a really good looking belt. And even all the champions that have had it, it looks good. It looks good on.
I mean, I just picture. I know he's never had it, but like Chad Gable. How come Chad Gable wasn't wearing this belt?
He'd look great with that belt. Like Bobby Lashley looked good with it. Seth looked good with it. Theory looks good with it.
I think now that I'm seeing pictures of people with it, I'm closer to high meh.
I mean, I'm fine with either.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 4 belts in meh. Well, now we have 4 belts in meh, so we kind of even it out a little bit.
The women's tag team championships. Let's just get a bigger picture here.
I don't think they're bad looking.
I think it's great.
I don't think they're terrible
belts.
at all. I actually think they're pretty good. I think.
Oh, I kind of love.
I really
belt.
do like the belt a lot. I think it's a good looking belt. It's a very different. The design. I mean, just like the 4 little like. I don't even know what you call them, the 4 corners or whatever.
Oh,
it is,
sure.
Yeah. It's just different than anything else they have. I mean, I'm cool with putting that lovely.
I think that's a lovely.
It's a good belt.
That's a lovely.
It's a shame that WWE just hasn't given you a reason to care about it, honestly, because it is a cool belt.
Second to last, so we're gonna throw in the World Heavyweight Championship, but the current WWE Championship is just a Toys R Us toy.
It's not creative. Again, like the Universal belt, I think this is gonna. It's not in the bin for sure.
No,
because it's not the worst belt ever. But like, it's
rough.
Just WWE. It's just the WWE logo. There's nothing else going on.
Yeah,
it's just nothing else going on.
I would go because I like the woman's one. I could be talked into putting it into just about bearable, but I'd probably go meh. But I could be easily convinced. It's on the line. It really is on the line.
I'd put it in meh.
Okay.
I'd put it in meh, but like it's like bottom of the barrel meh.
Yeah.
Like it's just not like what? What's the thought process? You know what I mean? Like why can't you just throw in a few other cool designs and just make it stand out? It stands out because it's just a big WWE logo, but like we know it's the WWE Championship already. You don't have to smack your logo right in the middle of it.
Here we go. The final belt we're talking about.
The big boy.
The current WWE World Heavyweight Championship. People are. This is a controversial belt.
Mm-hmm, it is.
I think we're both on the record of loving it.
I love it. I really like it.
Some people say the one weird thing I get is like I didn't really notice this.
That's not even a good picture.
No, it's not.
That's not even like what it looks like.
It does look like maybe the front protrudes a little bit. Some people are saying the WWE logo is a little too big.
Then look at the WWE Championship. You know what?
It's I honestly I don't have a problem with this size. There's so much going on around it, and it's also like at the end of the day, it is a WWE World Championship.
So I watched there was a video. They have a show called I think it's called The Bump or whatever it is.
Okay,
like
podcast,
and they did like a thing explaining it, like the amount of diamonds that are in it. Like there's a reason why there's diamonds.
That's
like
cool.
They have like the lions, the eagle on the top. Like they have like the globe because it's a championship that's going to be defended all over the place. Like there's a lot of different pieces of the championship that have meaning behind it, which I really like. I can pull up the video if you want to kind of give some context.
No, I'm already.
There's like a lot of like reasons. Like there's an eagle for it because in every WWE championship before the last one, the current one, there's always been like an eagle in it. So this one has the eagle, the lions, homage.
How are people hating on this?
Dude,
belt?
I think
this is a great
people
belt.
Look for something.
This looks
to complain
beautiful.
About. It's a really good.
The WWE logo. Granted, of course, no one wants the big logo slapped onto it, but like it's gonna be.
This is a better looking belt than the ones Roman has.
Oh, 100%,
Roman just makes them feel important. That's the reason why the belts look good is because they're on Roman. That is a great. It looks like a world championship. It looks like I think it's better looking than the WWE Universal Championships. That's a belt wrestlers can be proud of holding. Mm-hmm. I want to put it in lovely, lovely, lovely.
I'm tempted in being controversial.
I'm with you on it. Do we want to put it there? I mean, People aren't going to like it, but it's our tier list. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Let me just look up a side by side with the IC belt.
Okay. It is pretty close.
It is close.
There's a lot of similarities.
Now, I was riding for the IC belt to get bumped up.
But
I think this is a better design than the IC belt.
1,000% it is. You know what? Fuck it. Put it in the best. Yeah. Well,
editing will do it. I can't do it here, but it's not in the list.
Yeah.
But the World Heavyweight Championship in best. So.
Oh yeah. I'm with you, dude. And I think as time goes, people start to win it. They start to see it more. I think
it hasn't been around the shoulder of anyone. I think seeing it around someone is going to be huge.
Exactly.
So in best we have the men's and women's UK World Championships.
Yep.
The current World Heavyweight Championship, that's our best.
Yep.
And lovely, we got the IC belt, the Women's NXT Championship, the Men's NXT Championship, the North American Championship, and the Women's Tag Team Championships. Everything below is what it is. Is there anything you would like to move up? I honestly now am kind of like, I know you were riding for some. I'm pretty satisfied, but I'm curious if you have anything to move.
I mean, get in the bin. Perfect. I would argue that I think maybe the Cruiserweight Championship could be in get in the bin, but I do think it looks better than
I think it's just about bearable.
So I can bear with it. The SmackDown Women's Championship, I know that and the Raw are basically the same thing except the colors. I'm more of a red guy. I don't know. I just, again, like I said, same thing with the NXT UK belt. It has that little hint of red, which I really like. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty solid, honestly. I think we did a pretty good job.
Now that we see what's in the best, I'm satisfied with what's in Lovely.
We can't just throw every belt in the best.
Can't all be the best.
Like you said, like you were pushing for the IC belt, but if you have the World Heavyweight Championship belt, which is an upgrade.
And like the North America is probably like 1 or 2 in terms of lovely.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree, but these aren't necessarily in a row. Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job.
That is our tier list. Let us know if what you disagree with, what you would have put in, what you would have changed, blah, blah, blah. Send us your own if you do it on Twitter at Stache Club W, which you can follow. There's also an Instagram you can follow for it. Thank you. Let us know again if you like these different style of videos. I know we kind of took a week off from the quizzes. We're testing some stuff out. We're testing the waters.
And it's Boys Week, so we can do whatever the fuck we want.
See you next week, Soph. Thank you guys for watching. My name is John. You can follow me at Raspy Taylor on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Twitch.
My name is Dante, and you can follow me on Twitter at Dante on Deck, and then Dante Toro /Dante Toro 11 everywhere else.
That is a video. We'll see you in the next one. Dante.
Until the next one, John.
I'll put the title on the line next week.
You think so?
Maybe.
See you then.